From fists to friendship. Dax Shepard and Dane's bizarre bonding moment at an AA meeting. In Hollywood, friendships often form on movie sets or through mutual friends at glitzy industry events. But for actors Dax Shepard and Dane, the start of their now strong friendship couldn't have been more unconventional or more intense. The duo's first real interaction was marked not by camaraderie, but by a near brawl during an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, an encounter that Shepard recently opened up about on his popular podcast, Armchair Expert. During an episode featuring Brad Pitt, Shepard recalled how his relationship with Dane began with a confrontation that nearly escalated into physical violence. Shepard, 50, didn't sugarcoat the situation, saying, "When we first were around each other, it wasn't that good." The tension, as it turns out, stemmed from a chaotic AA meeting where tempers flared and boundaries were crossed. The story began when Dane, 52, best known for his roles in Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria, attended the meeting with a friend who, according to Dane himself, probably shouldn't have been there. The friend reportedly dominated the floor, ignoring the standard time limits designed to keep the meeting structured and inclusive. As the man droned on, Shepard's friend tried to manage the situation by repeatedly resetting the timer, an act that quickly pushed Dane over the edge. Dane's reaction was intense and vulgar, allegedly turning to the timer resetting attendee and threatening, "If you hit that timer again, I'm gonna King throw you in that King candle." Shepard, hearing this, jumped to his friend's defense. Without missing a beat, he stood up and declared, "That's it, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go outside." The two men stormed out of the meeting and into the driveway, ready to throw down. But before any punches could be thrown, their shared sponsor stepped in and defused the situation. What might have ended in bruises and resentment turned into something unexpected: mutual understanding and, eventually, a solid friendship. Looking back on the bizarre experience, both men now laugh about it. "I now King love him," Shepard gushed. "I have such a sweetness for him." The sentiment is clearly mutual. Dane, who joined Shepard on a June 2024 episode of Armchair Expert, revisited the story, describing their first interaction as contentious and referring to the meeting as civil, in contrast to what actually happened. Dane explained that his anger wasn't just about the timer or the man who wouldn't stop talking. It was also a product of the vulnerability that comes with being in recovery. The atmosphere at AA meetings is often raw and emotional, and both actors admit to carrying their own personal baggage. Shepard later revealed that what helped them bond was the realization that they carried the exact same bag of bull's tea. Their shared struggles with addiction, recovery, and even their mutual love of cars laid the foundation for a surprisingly deep friendship. Dane, always quick with humor, added that he didn't really want to fight Shepard because the former punk star is a unit and always looking for a fight. Despite the rocky start, the two now speak of each other with genuine admiration. Their story is not just a funny anecdote, it's also a testament to how shared experiences, especially the painful ones, can lead to the most unexpected connections. Shepard, who has been sober for nearly 2 decades, often uses his platform to discuss addiction, recovery, and mental health, offering listeners a candid look into the realities of life beyond fame. Dane, too, has faced his own share of personal battles. In 2025, a year after their on-air reconciliation, Dane went public with his amyotrophic lateral sclerosis (ALS) diagnosis, a brave step that brought another layer of vulnerability to the actor's public persona. The duo's unlikely friendship, forged in the heat of anger and saved by a moment of intervention, serves as a powerful reminder: people often clash the hardest when they're most alike. In a city where superficial connections are common, the bond between Dax Shepard and Dane stands out as refreshingly authentic. Their story is more than just Hollywood gossip. It's a reflection of what can happen when two people carrying similar wounds are forced to confront each other and, in doing so, themselves. And maybe, just maybe, it's proof that even the most chaotic beginnings can lead to something meaningful.